It is currently 10 to 7 at night. I am in pure panic mode right now. I didn't think it was going to happen. I got off the call and I thought, this sounds great. And you know, when you're just like so excited that it's going to happen that you don't think it's real. Man City emailed me asking me to come and draw. And I said, I don't think I can. It crosses over on the same day I'm supposed to be in London. And they said, well, the match is on at 12 and we want you to come at 9 o'clock in the morning. Could you do both? And I said, yes, like a f***ing idiot. So this next 24 hours is going to be me running around the whole of the UK. I'm going to film the whole thing. You're going to see a day in the life of the most crazy drawing trip I'm about to have in existence. So the plan was to draw Dochi. She has now said cancelled her gig, her headline act at All Points East. But there's still some amazing people on the lineup, and I know that Raye is going to be playing from 9, so I will be going to that instead. Let's hope everything works out, because if a train doesn't go to plan, if I don't get on the plane to Gatwick, like everything could go wrong. Let's hope Jesus keeps me in his prayers, and God. I know they're both the same person, but I need a double whammy of luck. Do you know what I mean? I need someone to look after me. Keep me in your prayers, guys. Keep me in your prayers. It is currently 7:12 a.m. and I'm on my way to Man City. One thing's for sure, Erling Haaland might be my long lost brother, you know? We've got the same kind of hair.
Oh, first half was good, but second half was shit.
Maybe I'll see him in there, maybe I'll say hello. Be like, hey Erling, do you think he's got a nickname like me, like Jez or Gertie? He's like, Early darling. Jesus Christ, look at that. Look at this. Wow. So guys, I am just going to take you through how I made this illustration for Man City. I obviously wanted to use a colour palette of blues and greens to represent the club and the pitch that the players were walking onto. A part of my process is to use pro markers, so a lot of the time I'm in high intense situations where using paint for a piece of art can kind of be a health and safety risk, and to be honest, it would just get everywhere, especially because I'm used to drawing nightclubs or rave events. So I didn't want to risk it. I thought I'll just use marker pens. It'll be easier. I think they give a nice base layer to the artwork and all of the texture that you get, in particular with a Winsor & Newton Pro Marker. I've also used Tombow pens in the past, and still do. You kind of get the same final product, so I would highly recommend using them. They're both great for drawing. As you previously saw in the vlog, I opened the doors and stepped out to see the stadium for the first time, and the brief stated that Man City wanted an illustration of the players walking directly out of the tunnel, and they wanted elements in the illustration that represented Man City itself. So when I saw this, I also wanted to include the iconic stadium in the background, reading City across its chairs. So I knew exactly what I was going to draw. This is one of the reasons why I love live illustration. If I hadn't have come to the stadium on the day, if I hadn't have seen Man City or its fans or viewed any of the visuals in person, I wouldn't have been as inspired. I think observational drawing is so important to an artist, especially because it allows the freedom of like creativity to evolve in front of people's eyes. It's also so much fun to do because you never really know if you're going to get it right on the day, and I was so worried about this one. So I'm really glad I had my head in the game, and pardon the High School Musical reference, and I managed to pull off a visual that really represented the football club, what makes Man City so special. This was my favourite part of the day. They let me go outside and draw all the fans in the stadium just before kickoff. So all the fans were gathering in their seats and I got to go and have a look and walk around with them and spend time talking to them and meet a couple of people. Honestly, it was so special. The best part is that you see people from all different cultures and backgrounds, and it's truly wonderful to be able to put their visual identity, who they are as people, into a piece of artwork. You know, I put young people, old people, people from different countries, people from different religions in this. So yeah, it's a true visual representation of what makes the club. See, it's dark now, which means that kickoff has started, so I just finished up the drawing, and yeah, it was all complete. I ended it with a "This is our city" across the illustration. Guys, this is probably the best meal I've ever been given. This is incredible. Got tater tots. Look at these things. Beautiful little hash browns.
Good afternoon, everyone. A very warm welcome on board to you all. This is the 1413 Trans-Pennine Express service to kick-off. Service will be calling at Stockport, the wonderful city of Sheffield, Meadowhall, Doncaster, Scunthorpe, Barnaby, Heybrew, Grimsby Town, and finally Cleethorpes.
Goodbye. And here is the process for drawing Raye at All Points East. What made this illustration so different compared to the Man City one you saw earlier is the location, probably. I was in the VIP pit in the middle of a field in Victoria Park with an entire crowd surrounding me. My hands and arms were constantly giving out, and it is so difficult to hold up an A3 sized MDF board for over 2 hours. But you know, it's all about the gains, bro. Gotta get in that strength conditioning. If you want to see all the interactions I had with people in the crowd, go to any of my socials and you can see in more detail how I got on. I met some incredible people. Like, honestly, you wouldn't believe how wonderful the evening truly was. I love drawing crowds and like being amongst them. The best thing about the people is that for one slight minute, they are complete strangers and then they evolve into something so much more. I analyse their faces, their personalities, their body language all the time when I'm out drawing. And as an artist, you constantly make random people your muse. So from life drawing to coffee shop sketches, this is all you train to do. With this particular job, I get to speak to these people one-on-one while I'm drawing them. And they have so much depth to their stories, and I get to place them in a moment in time forever. Usually events like this where you have an incredible singer or performer like Raye who bonds all these people to one another, you know, sharing common values and connection. Raye was that shared experience. She's a girl from London and she was coming home to sing to her people. You never really understand an artist as a fan. They're always going to be idolised and adored globally. You don't really get to meet them on a personal level. You only see them through videos on the internet. But meeting the people in this crowd actually made me understand her a little bit more. Friends and family are a true representation of who you are, how you have grown up, your values. You hear how they speak about Raye, and you come close to understanding the human behind the soprano voice that carries modern jazz music today. This illustration really was a testament to her musical impact on the industry and the legacy that made her go from Rachel to the incredible Raye. So I hope I did the experience at All Points East justice with this one, and yeah, the print will be out very soon. I mean, the camera camera does not do it justice, and look at all the fucking fingerprints, but... Yeah, what now? Going on holiday. I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe what I've just done all day, and now we're about to go to Athens. What time is it? It's brandy time. It is brandy time. I need brandy. Black sheep coffee.
Alright, I'll take the phone.
They're normally open till like... Why are you still recording?